Hi everybody, this is Artist Yvette Michelle and I'm in the Hartsville, Atlanta airport today, and I cannot believe what I stumbled upon. This is all because I decided to walk versus ride the train. I'm on my way back to South Florida after having an amazing 2 days here in Atlanta, and there is a stone sculpture and I just could not resist filming it. Who I have on the line with me today. I have one viewer. If you can tap in or tell me what your name is, I'd appreciate it. I'm gonna double flip the camera just so you... Hi everybody, it's Yvette Michelle again, and I am here in Hartsville at Atlanta's airport. Via Maria, Zaviche joined. Who else? Zaviche Creative. I got 5 people. So I'm gonna show you guys some incredible art that I have just found, all because I decided to walk instead of riding the train. I'm in between the T and the A grades here in Atlanta's airport. So I'm gonna turn around because this is really incredible art that we're seeing here. Turn the camera around so you don't have to look at me, right? So here we are. This is some, and I also can put my glasses on so I can show you guys what we're looking at here. I don't know how to pronounce the gentleman's name. Thank you for the hearts. I'll bring it in just so we all be able to take a note. Norbert Shamara. I'm mangling it, but it's beautiful art that he's done in this stone. This one is called How Can I Ride? So I'm just gonna walk and flip around the pieces so that you guys can get a chance to see it. It's very lovely, very beautifully done. I have never seen this much sculpture in an airport before, and it looks like Atlanta is going to take the prize for doing something like this. And also along the main walls there are arts all over the thing. Porcadillo, where's Porcadillo? So I'm just going to pan it. You guys can tell me where you're from. Please give me hearts for the art that is on the walls. This is absolutely fantastic. So I'll kind of, as I'm moving and zooming, I will go and show you some of the other things that are happening too, because there's photography that matches it, and you can actually like press numbers, dial numbers on here, and be able to learn more about this piece. This one's called Carry Mother, and I'll get a little closer, but the color in the stone is just out of this world. So that is like the natural, he took advantage of the natural color of the stone itself. So as we walk around this piece, you'll understand what I mean. It has kind of like this goldy color on the outside of it, and he took advantage of that when he created the whole piece. So he kept some of that stone in towards her hands and her hair, and also one of the children's hair. It's absolutely phenomenal. So we're gonna move down to the next piece. I think this next piece is one of my absolute favorites. So I actually walked and looked at each of these as I was going through, and then decided I just could not hold it all to myself. I couldn't be that greedy. I needed to share it with you guys. This one is called Woman Showing Traditional Salute. And I am here in the Hartsville Atlanta airport, between gates T and A, and it's all because I decided to walk in between the corridors and not take the actual train. You can see he still even has that very intricate detail even on the back of this piece. And this is so exciting. I'm going to see if I can possibly reach out to him so that I can write more about him, put him in my blog, and then also showcase him in my community news that I do for the West Side Gazette. So we're going to move on to the next piece. Hey, Mr. Shulcum, nice to see you. This one is called Exercising Man, and this is all stonework that comes from Zimbabwe. Man, what it would take to twist your body like that.
Please, airport security alert. Please maintain control of your bags at all times. Report any unattended baggage or suspicious activities to the nearest law enforcement official or
And this all happened because I decided to walk instead of riding the train between the gates. That's an amazing thing that has happened here today for me. And they have matching photography on the walls. Here we're gonna come to a new piece. This one is called Protecting Spirit. Get in so you can see the faces. If you like what you're seeing, please tap on the screen, double, triple tap on your iOS device to give us some hearts. They even got the music to match, which is really nice. It gives you a great experience of what's happening here. And here he is again, taking advantage of the stone itself and using its natural texture to enhance what he has carved out here in terms of the art. I'm so happy I got dropped off at the airport early to be able to give you this tour. Hey Liman John, where you from? Give me some love. Tell me what city or state or country you're coming from. I am here in the Hartsfield Atlanta Airport between gates T and A, and I discovered a whole entire exhibit. It's almost like I'm here by myself, except for the people who are running by to get to their planes. I cannot believe this find that I have gotten. It's absolutely incredible. This one's called Protected Family. Absolutely beautiful. And the way they've designed this exhibit is that on both sides you get a placard, and I think that it's interesting to see these sculptures from both sides because the artist has really taken advantage of the stone here, the stonework, and it also has like a phone number you can dial into and then press the number and get your own audio tour, which is amazing. I mean, it's just like having a whole museum in the middle of the airport. So I'm gonna move down to the next piece, and as you can see, it's sitting a lot lower. You would think, what in the world could possibly be on this? So I totally took my time. This one's called Water Spirit. So I'm gonna bring you over the top of it because it's laying low. I hope you can see the craftsmanship there with the hands and the feet. Gives you another view here. See the arm. And then up we go. Get into the next piece here. Please pardon any camera shakes as I am rolling my rollerboard with me as I'm trying to show you this one. I'll show you all the pieces. It's called Wilkani Worm, and its inspiration is in the Shona heritage. Hey, it's Masai. How are you? Take a good look at this. So from the back side, when you're walking up on it, it just looks like an ordinary stone. Hello. A is the other way, mister. You're going the wrong way. Where is Porco Dio? I want to know where Porco Dio at. Is that a country, or is it inside of a country? Where is that at? I'd like to know where Porco Dio is. Can you tell me where that is in the world? That would be absolutely amazing to know because I don't know. And my geography is usually pretty good. I'm going to kind of go this way so that we protect this gentleman with not getting in the shot as he's taking a good enjoyment around the art itself. It's in Italy? Oh, fantastic. So what do you think about this art? Hello, Porco Dio. How are you? This is artist Yvette Michelle, and I'm hanging out in Atlanta, Georgia in the airport. I'm between gates T and A. And I saw a sign and it said, you can walk 5 minutes to your gate instead of getting on the train. And then all of a sudden I came upon this huge sculpture and photography exhibit. And then I could not help myself. I had to share this with you guys. It would be wonderful if you can give me some hearts for the art. This one is called Who Will Raise the Child? So it looks like a mother and a father, and then the child is there with them. Who will raise the child is that one. So pardon me for camera shakes, because I am like lugging my luggage, holding the camera. Cannot believe I found this. And as you can see, here again, he takes advantage of that stone and uses it. And the details on this is just like phenomenal. I'll bring it in closer to you and bring it back so you can see. And we'll take another tour around this one just so you can see the work that has been put into these pieces. Porcadillo is only 2,000 people, very small town. Very, very small town. It sounds like a lovely place to visit. Yeah, it's very small. Sounds like a lovely place to visit though. What major city is Porcadillo near? We'd like everybody to know that if they were somewhere near, maybe they could come and see your town. Okay, this one is called, I'm sorry, I keep taking my glasses off because I'm nearsighted and I just love the detail on these pieces and I've got to put them back on. Nature. And you can see the hands there from whatever flying creature is there protecting and covering the person. Hey, it's Masai. You came back? Where are you from? Thank you for the hearts. This is absolutely incredible. Again, this is stonework that has been brought into the Hartsville Atlanta Airport from Zimbabwe. And each of the pieces are from someone different. And at the end of the broadcast or whatever, I'll find a little brochure and share it with you. Now what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna turn you around so you can see me for a moment, because when I go into the next corridor, the art is facing the other way. So I just want to be identified. Hi everybody, it's artist Yvette Michelle and I'm here in the Atlanta airport, and I stumbled upon a fantastic walk with sculpture as I'm going to my gate to return to South Florida. I've been here in Atlanta for 2 days doing an accelerated business course. Yes, art is business. And I had a 2-day intensive. Hi there, Nick. And so I'm in the airport. I have a little time on my hands and I decided to just follow the instructions on the thing. It says you can get to gates just by walking, and so why take the train if you got time? So that's what I'm doing. So here we go. We're gonna go into the next corridor. I'm gonna flip the camera back around, and then you guys will be able to see the rest of the fantastic art that I have seen here in Hartsville Atlanta Airport. So here we go. Flip. All right, here we go. All right, so that was the last piece that we were looking at, and I'm gonna zip us through because you gotta kind of walk to get to this next little space. I guarantee you won't go. It's a nice walk view. Thank you. I think so too. It immediately calmed my spirit to be able to see something like this in the airport. It certainly gives you hope for all the beautiful things that are out there. Look at that picture of those birds. That's absolutely amazing. I love birds. I paint quite a few of them. This one is one of my favorites too. So this is the back side of this particular sculpture, and this one is called Galactic Dancer. Absolutely amazing, absolutely gorgeous. So that's the Galactic Dancer done in stone here. So I'm gonna kind of like, in this corridor, for whatever reason, the right side of the room is not as beautiful as the other corridor, so I'm gonna start panning left, just so you get something nice to see as I'm trying to get into the next sculpture itself. And the one that we're coming up on now is called Traveling Family. And from the back side of this, you see it has this nice curved space into it, and when I walked up on it, I was trying to figure it out, But when we get to the other side, I think you'll understand what the secret is of this particular piece. So let me flip it around. And hopefully we're not disturbing anybody else's piece as they're walking through. But it's a foot. And you see the family is sitting inside the foot itself. So I'm going to bring you a little closer on those faces to the family. Sorry to flip you sideways for those people who may be home viewing. And then I'm going to bring it back. And then we're going to pan left again. Just trying to make sure you get the best experience possible as I'm doing this. Isn't that amazing? Amazing photography as well. Here we go on another piece. And this one is called Secretary Bird. I'll turn it sideways so you can get the depth of how big this piece is. Fairly large. And I just love the expression on his face. Pan left. It's almost like doing a dance to make sure that you guys are getting the full experience. And the next sculpture that we're coming upon is called Generation Pyramid. So it looks like several generations, and you can see their heads. There we go. And they got the baby in the arms. Hey Vale, how are you? Where are you joining us from? And it's amazing I have a great signal while we're in here in the Atlanta airport between T and A gates. And I stumbled upon this wonderful sculpture work from Zimbabwe, these sculptures out of stone. This one is called the Peacemaker, that has been brought to Hartsfield, Atlanta's airport. And you can see, oh my God, the expression on his face is just wonderful. I'll bring it in so you can actually get a better glimpse of what's going on with him. And what they've done with this exhibit is they have put placards, I'll show you down here, on each one of them, and then you're able to go in and press the number and learn more about the piece and actually about that particular artist as well. And then they've complemented the walls with more images out of Zimbabwe. So the next one we're coming upon is called Leapfrog. And I had to actually smile and kind of give a little chuckle on this one because we all done this as kids. Look at this. This is a whole entire leapfrog. And I'll bring it to the front of it. Absolutely amazing. And we're panning to the left. I feel like I need to have some cha-cha music behind me or something. Pan to the left. This one's called Welcome Baby. And we got one more sculpture in this series, and then I have to sign off from you guys. It's getting a little sad because we have to end it soon. But this one's called Welcome Baby. And then we're going to pan to the left. And we're coming up on our last piece here, which is called Conversation. And you know how conversation is when we get in a little group there, got a huddle going, and everybody's kind of in, like, what in the world are you talking about? This is also very beautifully done. You see how they've used the stone to create fantastic textures here.
Please maintain control of your bags at all times and report any
Again.
or suspicious activity.
And I love the symbolism of how he didn't make them separate pieces, because when you're in a conversation, you're all joined together. And this is made all out of one particular stone. Actually, it's kind of appropriate that we end with this because I've been having a conversation with you guys as we've been walking through Atlanta's airport. And I thank you for joining me today and any of the hearts that you may love to come to Italy sometime and see you guys in Porco Rio. And it's the artist Yvette Michelle, and I'm signing off, and I'll see you soon.